Ever feel like, I don't know, like there's got to be more to this whole wealth building thing than just, you know, like more than just working yourself to the bone.
Hmm.
It's like those people who just, it seems like money just flows to them. You ever wonder if they're doing something
Yeah,
different?
yeah,
Like they've got some secret formula or something?
yeah.
Well, get this. We're diving into some really interesting research today. And it turns out our mindset might actually be the key.
Okay.
And, we like to go deep. So we've been digging into this new study, by the way, from mentioned source name.
Yeah.
And they're saying there's a powerful link between what you believe and how much money you make.
Really?
Yeah. So let's talk about this whole wealth mindset idea. Is it legit or just a bunch of motivational hype? What do you think?
Well, it's funny you should say that because there's actually a lot of research that shows a real connection between mindset and financial success.
Think.
But it's not about wishing on the lucky star or anything like that. It's about learning specific thought patterns and habits that can have a real impact on your finances.
Okay, so it's not about magic. It's about actual habits we can learn.
Huh?
I like that. So tell me then, how do people who are already financially successful think about money differently than those who are struggling? What are they doing differently?
Well, one of the biggest differences is how they view opportunity.
Okay.
Wealthy individuals, they tend to have what we call an abundance mentality. Basically, they believe there are enough opportunities out there for everyone, and they focus on growth and potential. But people who are struggling, they can sometimes get stuck in a scarcity mindset where they're fixated on what they don't have and what's not working out.
So instead of seeing a dead end, they're seeing an open door.
Exactly. And this ties directly into how they see money itself. Someone with a wealth mindset sees money as a tool, like a way to create opportunities and freedom. It's not the end goal in and of itself. And this impacts everything, from how they invest their money to how much risk they're willing to take. They're often more comfortable taking calculated risks because they're playing the long game.
That makes sense. Something else that really struck me in all this research we've been doing for this deep dive was how much emphasis is placed on constantly learning and growing. It's not enough to just have money. You have to understand how to manage it, how to make it work for you.
Absolutely. People who are financially successful tend to be really hungry for knowledge, especially when it comes to managing money. They're always looking for ways to up their game, whether it's learning new skills, understanding the markets, or adapting to changes in the economy. To them, learning is an investment, not a chore.
And what I think is so empowering about all of this is realizing just how much control we have over our thoughts, right? If we can shift those thoughts in a more positive, proactive direction.
It can have a huge ripple effect. It changes our actions, and ultimately, it changes our results.
It's like, those self-fulfilling prophecies.
Exactly. If you go through life believing you're going to struggle financially, you're probably unconsciously making choices that confirm that belief.
Wow.
But, and this is the good news, you have the power to change those beliefs. You can rewrite those old scripts.
So for everyone listening, think about your own relationship with money for a second. Do any of these traits of a wealth mindset sound familiar? Is this a new way of looking at things for you?
Here's something to think about today as you're going about your day. What's one limiting belief you have about money? And then think about just one tiny thing, one small action you can take today to start changing that belief. Remember, even the smallest step can create huge momentum.
I love that.
Yeah.
It can be so easy to get overwhelmed with all of this. So starting small, taking that first step is key.
Mhm.
And, as you're going through your day, see if you can catch yourself when you're reacting to a financial situation.
Yeah.
Are you coming from that scarcity mindset or from a place of abundance?
Yeah.
Just by being aware of those thoughts,
Mhm.
you're already on the path to shaping a whole new financial future for yourself.
Yeah.
It all starts in the mind.
Yes, it does.
Amazing. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
let's wrap up this deep dive, but keep this conversation going in your own life. Think about those beliefs and get ready to make some changes.
Absolutely.